HappyThumbsGaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Level 5, the Troll Hoard Story Walkthrough. We're going to grab a quick trophy achievement for completing the level, more of a letter opener, really. And the Master Burglar status is going to set us at 65,000 studs, so we're going to start off pretty much where we left off, but a little bit further down the path. We've followed our stud trail here, and we've come to the end of it where we have one of these anvil building stations, and we got to fill it good and then complete the build. Now, if you do not have the required Lego loot, then you can go ahead and pilfer the trees and barrels and such around the area, so shouldn't be too hard for you to figure out. Smash and grab, come back, and eventually you'll have enough to build this lovely key. And once we get this built, we'll go ahead and use 2 of our little dwarflings to go ahead and pick it up and slam it into the spot and twist it like it's hot. Alright, look at all that loot I just got, or all the studdage for getting them all right. Alright. And look at that. That's a little interesting way to use a key, huh? Let's build a giant key and then smash the door with it. Oh, yeah. All right, let's check out our little cutscene.
The wisdom of Gandalf is seldom incorrect. And surely enough, the company stumbled across the Trolls Hoard. In this hidden trove of goods, stolen from unwary adventurers and raided caravans, who knew what wonders may be found?
What's that stench?
It's a troll hoard. Be careful what you touch.
Seems a shame just to leave it lying around. Anyone could take it.
I don't know if you caught it or not, but Gandalf was totally talking over me right before that cutscene. So I just wanted to point that out. That was a little disrespectful there, you old gray wizard. No, I'm just kidding. Should have been a little more speedy on my commentary. So here we are. We are in the Troll Hoard cave where there's all sorts of loot. And there's Lego loot and other sorts of loot too. Look at that. We found some carrots. First time we've seen the carrots on our journey so far. And, or at least for me, I haven't found any, we haven't done any exploring in Middle-earth. We've just followed our stud trail right to the next level. And we're going to basically smash and grab everything along the way until we come to these informational stones. The one on the left actually tells us that we can use the Staff of Gandalf and other wizards and wizard-type characters to go ahead and light up dark places. So if you played Lego Lord of the Rings, you already knew that, so tells us that, and the other side lets us know that these Lego picnic blankets, which is what all those spiders were just on, you can use old Fatty Fatterson here, lay him down, and go ahead and feed him all sorts of yummy goodness. So we picked up a few carrots, so we'll toss those into his belly, and we'll throw some of these fish as well. Fishy, fishy. Now, I'm not sure how giving this dude lots of food makes him bouncy and flat like that. It would have been cooler if it would have been like a big old belly, but I get the point. So we bounce our way up here, we knock the ladder down, and then we use, what's his name here, old human tetherball, to attach himself to this. Now, it took me a second to figure out that the first one you actually have to hold. The second one you have to swing on, and then use another one of your dwarfs to jump on his back and swing across. So I did actually have to play this level twice. You know me, I'm a perfectionist. I accidentally got to the end of the level and grabbed a Minikit, and I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to break the sync. This is one of the last levels of the first movie, or I should say we're over halfway anyways, and I wanted to make sure I completed it in full. So I tried to jump the gun here. You actually need to go into the dark cave with Gandalf and the rest of the guys before you can access that particular treasure box. So the whole goal of this area, if you haven't figured it out yet, I haven't made mention of it, is the 3 treasure boxes up top. Essentially, we find those, and we get to make our way through. So there is a Minikit at the top of that wall there. As far as I know, we don't have any characters that are capable of climbing that yet. I do know that some goblins and other characters will be able to climb those later, but we're not there yet. So Smash and grab it all, and then eventually you'll see a little target up there. We're going to need to use our trusty slingshot. Who even had a slingshot as a kid? Are you guys even old enough to know what a slingshot is? Boy, that used to be a hot item back in the day, I tell you what. BB guns and slingshots, baby. That was where the hotness was. None of this video game nonsense. All right, but you know the drill with this target up here in the slingshot. Go ahead and blast 3 rocks into the sock. And we'll go ahead and build the bouncing bricks afterwards. That actually gives us access to the upper platform, which we can see we need our trusty Hobbit Bilbo to go ahead and knock open this door, and this is where we find the wee little sword. They don't make mention of it, at least I don't remember them making mention of it, that the sword actually glows when orcs, and I believe maybe even trolls are nearby. I'm sure one of you guys with more knowledge will correct me down below. Look at him just hanging out, swinging. Whee! I forgot all about that. That's good times right there. I wonder if he's getting motion sick or if his arms are hurting. I know he's got a littler body, but, you know, shoot, my arms get tired after hanging out for a while. All right, so we switch on over to him. I believe his name Dolly? I think that's right. I don't know. We'll move him up. We do need his human tetherball function, the grapple. I know some of you probably are getting annoyed with the human tetherball reference. Some of you probably don't even know what a tetherball is. Not to underestimate your knowledge, but it is kind of an old school thing too. So, anyways, use the grapple to get up there, and then have one of your other midgets or hobbits. Wow, I'm out of control right now. And then the two of yous will be able to pull that down, and then it gives us access to that other treasure box. If you destroy enough stuff here in this pile, I do believe you could get back to a Minikit, but I'm not trying to go that route right now. So we'll go up top. We'll use Gandalf to open this bad boy up and grab this nice little sword inside. Put that right in our pocket. All right, now we can go up and mess with the one up top again. So we'll get, let's see here, Dory. That's right. I think so. Dory? Yes. All right. Anyways, human tetherball to the top of the ladder, please. You are needed. Stat. All right. Now he's getting his swing on. I don't know why it went all the way to Fatty over here in the corner, who doesn't seem to put on any calories after eating all that food. I will say that his metabolism is pretty good of the dwarfs. Alright, so we're going to swing on over. We know who we need here. We need old Thorin. So we'll swing up top. And, you know, if you didn't use Thorin, you can use the little hobbit hold, climb up. We already knew, so we're going to climb up, grab the sword, and then actually we're going to head into a quick little cutscene. So this time I'll cut.
Let's get out of this foul place. Come on, let's go. Something's coming! Arm yourselves!
Thieves! Fire! Murder!
Radagast! What on earth are you doing here?
I was looking for you, Gandalf. Something's wrong.
Was that a wolf? Are there wolves out there? Wolves? No, that is not a wolf.
Alright, so as it states down at the bottom, we are clearly being hunted here. We are going to take a quick advantage of that statue, even though we normally recommend not using it. For our purposes of recording this video and actually making mistakes, it actually helps us. So Doug made it all the way through without having any issues using those manual save spots. So we're taking a chance and rolling the dice, and hopefully we won't have any issues. You guys use them if you need to or want to, but we generally stay away from them. So that little informational stone there simply tells us that wounded animals can be healed by Radagast the Brown. So the guy who looks kind of like Gandalf but isn't, that's Radagast. And there he is. We can walk up and hit the button indicated as on the screen there. It's going to be circle for the PlayStation and, of course, B for the Xbox, or at least it should be. Should be. And, all right, so one down. We got 4 more to do. So we got this big block in the back. You can see it clearly needs to be slid down this path. There's some stuff blocking it, so we'll free that up right now and get that out of the way. A couple studs along the way can't hurt us. Right. So We do have a pretty steep stud requirement that I don't believe we get. I don't remember. We'll have to wait and see. One of the things I love about this Lego game is that it actually tells you when looking at characters what they do. It only seems to do that with the characters in the plus screen. But hey, that's all good with me. It's more than it's been. So we're going to switch, use the shovel. With the triangle button, it took us right to the guy we needed to be, which is also a nice feature added in Lego The Hobbit. A lot of people keep asking Doug and myself, is this game worth the money? Lego, the movie, was kind of a disappointment. It was so short. There are so many collectibles that'll make your head spin in this. And everything's drawn out and done pretty methodically. So as long as you follow our rule of completing story, then returning to do free play, maybe some Middle Earth in between there as well, you will reach all of your goals, including the 100%, and get those trophy achievements along the way without having to play each level 7 or 8 times. So, yeah. We're just making good ground here. We used our human tetherball to pull that grapple hook over there. And then we built the blocks that actually give us one of those anvil builders. I'm not sure exactly what I should call those. The anvil building station. We're going to use old, what is his name? Something, Doylan. See, that's why I don't do the names. We're going to use the dude with the big hammer, get our smash on, because it's hammer time. Whoa, 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 stop. All right. Had to listen to my own advice there for a second. Alright, so we can see that not only is Radagast getting sweated by these wolves, these orc wolves, there is another little bunny right here in trouble. So, bunny down! We'll go ahead and use it, and this will be the third one that we have healed. Alright, so go ahead and make your way back to the anvil. Hopefully you have all the supplies needed. If not, make sure you destroy everything around you. I have not run into a spot yet where it will require more things than you have in the story. So, once you get all those pieces in there, it'll go ahead and give you the instructional build. Now, keep in mind, too, you can use the quick and the slow build buttons down below. If you're a speedster and you got this down micro, no problem. Go ahead and hit that button for speeding it up. And obviously, if you're a little more like myself, reflexes getting a little slower with age and such, go ahead and hit that slow build. I've actually been trying to refrain from doing that. I don't know if you get a higher bonus or not, but I'm on this theory that if you don't use those buttons and you get it right, you get paid. So, and by paid, I mean studs, just to clarify that so no one's asking, what do you mean paid? Am I going to get a check in the mail? Do they take CODs? Because I'll be here when they do. No. Studs. In-game currency. No out-of-game, real-world money, dollar, no, no, no. Alright, I'm actually just trying to distract you because I made a mistake right there. Oh, don't rewind it and look at it. I don't want to be embarrassed now. Alright, so still got 2 of those bad boys left. We can see there's one up there. There's one of this little go-go gadget lift right here, but we got to have a buddy on it and then a buddy to spin it. And my triangle button is working at switching characters, but my AI and the characters is not realizing what I'm trying to do here. I've walked up to the switch, pushed it. There we go, finally. All right, they finally got it. That's what that guy's name is. I was trying to say it earlier. I was Doylan or something. No, it's that's his name. All right. So now we got Radagast over here. Hopefully they call him the brown for his favorite color reasons and not for other reasons. Maybe he's known for being the gastric wizard. I don't know. Alright, so make sure you chase off those baddies when they come down, and the baddies being those wolves. And alright, so we'll go ahead and switch over to, what is it, Boffer? Go ahead and smack that rock like it's hot. Break it down. Look at that, I nailed it right on the spot too. Did you see that? I got extra paid. Alright, so we still got one guy left, and it's because the wolf is carrying him around, trying to act like he's some awesome wolf with powers or something. We put a stop to that by smacking him with one of our swords. Radagast will free him, and then we'll head to a cutscene.
That is not from the world of the living. The greenwood is safe, Gandalf. A darkness has fallen over it. But worst are the webs.
Webs? What do you mean?
Spiders, Gandalf. They came from Dol Guldur.
But the old fortress is abandoned.
No, Gandalf. It's not. A dark power dwells in there. It is the shadow of an ancient horror. One that can summon the spirits of the dead. Necromancer has come. We have to get out of here. I'll throw them off.
These are Gundabad wargs. They will outrun you.
These are Rostabel rabbits. I'd like to see them try.
I don't know why I've got that in my head right now, but it's like the music from Wizard of Oz, you know. All right, so I gotta explain myself here because you're gonna be like, what is he doing? All right, so up top on the screen you can see there are 3 orcs that we have to take out. Now I'm gonna tell you right now there are 5 like little bones of the flag. You just saw me go by the 4th one right there. You get all 5 of those and you can earn yourself a Minikit. Now, as you know, we try to avoid those in story mode, so I have done everything I can to avoid that last stack so I don't get that Minikit. Now, there's also a Minikit floating around out in the middle of this track, too. If you haven't figured it out, it's a circle. So if you dodged it once, or in my case, if I dodged it once, I got to dodge it again. I'm going to make it around to it. So what I do here is I methodically get by both the Minikit and the final flag, which you just saw me pass, and then I jump on. So it looks a little wonky because I'm totally missing and taking my time, but that is why. So, and I do that so that when you guys come back for the free play videos, that we will actually have all of the free play information in one video, and you won't have to bounce back and forth. So I know this is a cutscene here. I probably could have cut this out and did the audio, but it was so short. I mean, you guys could read. Ooh. They got away, or whatever he said. I didn't even read it because I was talking. So, take that. That's right. That's how important that scene was to me. I didn't even listen or pay attention. I was talking over it. Alright, right off the bat, we'll go ahead and use Gandalf. Shoot down the blue bricks that are flashing up top. And you can actually make your way up to what appears to be a treasure trove item. I don't want to spoil it for you. But there is something going on up there for show. And whether you can actually get it right now or not, I'm not even going to stress on. We're going to move on, and we'll come back and get that free play. Speaking of which, there's a Minikit floating around in there. Now, I have mentioned in the past that it is likely that you will end up with more than 10 Minikits on a level if you grab some during the story plays, because they respawn for some reason in free play, and they count towards your total. There shouldn't be any issues though, so don't worry about it. Marvel superheroes had a moment where the comics weren't being able to be built in the Deadpool room, but that got solved with the patch. Coincidentally, I saw that there was a patch for it again today, so I don't know what else was broken that they fixed, but for all you latecomers to the Lego Marvel world, you guys will have a smoother experience than we did, and ours was pretty smooth, so. Alright, so we have made our way all the way around. We did use the buddy power to smash through that double butt crack back there. And then we also used the slingshot, I believe it was. Actually, no, it was the arrow to take out the 2 targets and drop down the pieces needed to build the grapple hook. So, switch on over to your grapple buddy. Yay! My grapple and me! That doesn't work. You got to target that ish. Target it, pull it down, drop it like it's hot. Hop on over, jump on over to the other side. Look, I hesitate. I'm like, should I jump? You totally don't want to jump, though. And then we get a little indicator here that there is a super orc up there, and we got to shoot him. So right away, try to switch on over to your bow and arrow and launch one up at him. Be like old Katniss when she launches an arrow up into the panel watching her. It's from the Hunger Games, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Go watch it. If you're too young, sorry about your luck. All right, 3rd time's the charm. He drops down, and cutscene city.
Come on, move! Quickly, all of you!
Elves, this was your plan all along.
Woohoo! All right, more of a letter opener, really. He's talking about his little sword that we found in the Troll Hoard there in the cave. Booyakashao free play is now unlocked. As always, we got a couple of extra characters to go along with it. We're not going to spend any cheddar on those yet because we are going to spend our money on other things. And in fact, before I even get into that, I'm going to just say I'm not even sure that the Red Brick multipliers cost money these days. I think they do. I'll have to verify that before I get into further instructions on that, but we'll have a video up for that shortly. We made it all the way through. We didn't quite get the requirement for the studs. Now, this was ridiculous. I did speed this up a little bit more. I should have sped it up way more, but there's like 7,000 new events available to us here, so that's nice. I could have pressed the button. We could have moved on, but hey, if you're still hanging out, you're here for the fun, so whee! Hopefully it's been fun. Look at all those flashing green lights. Hopefully nobody gets a seizure from those. All right, so we're pretty much getting to the end here. I'm going to start doing the wrap-up. This has been Lego 5, or Lego 5. Look at this. I'm way ahead of myself. Let's back it up a little bit. Count our Mithril Brick there. All right, now let's go. Ready, take 2, and go. Lego The Hobbit Level 5, the Troll Hoard story walkthrough is now officially coming to a close, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys have found this fun and maybe a little bit of informational as well. The majority of our help that we'll be able to provide will definitely come during the free play, where we show you where all the treasures are, the Blacksmith Designs, the Minikits, and who knows, we may go on a Mithril searching party too out in Middle Earth. It's up to you. And speaking of you, why don't you stop by one of our social pages and tell us what's up. So you got your options. No excuses, people. We got Facebook, we got Twitter, we got YouTube, obviously. And, you know, if you want to head on over to HappyThumbsGaming.com, get registered, purchase some stickers or something, show some love. We actually just had one of our super fans just bought a 10-pack of Thumbies and a 5-pack of Booyakashaos because they're on super mega sale right now. So, awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are killing it, making us look bad almost because of how awesome you are. But, hey, we'll live with that. Great fans, great time. So, anyways, we'll go ahead and cut it right there. As always, until next time.